Ho, ho, ho to everyone who celebrates Christmas. And if you don't, happy holidays to everyone. But guys, it has been yet another week, which means today is another episode of Scary Saturdays. But I don't know if you guys watched the last episode or not, but we have changed our location to where we film Scary Saturdays. Guys, we now film the Scary Saturdays on the couch. All right, so I think we need to go ahead and teleport there right now. Whoa. What the heck happened to my wrist? Did I break it on the way here? Oh no. But guys, yeah, we're back on the couch. I still don't know what happened to my wrist, but I hope it goes away when we teleport back. But guys, look at what I found. Look at what I found. I found the OG YouTube blanket. Let's go. See guys, now we're getting real cozy for the Christmas season. OG Scary Saturday vibes. And check this out. Today I've got something special for you, all right? We're doing the holiday edition of Scary Saturdays because check this out. We are being extra festive this time of year. Boom, look at the Christmas tree, looking real nice. And here we are chilling on the couch. And yeah, we actually have a few submissions from you guys, so I didn't have to go and look for my own scary videos. And of course, you guys get a shout out in return. Okay, so our first video was submitted to us by the one and only Minty Aurora. Back when we used to do consistent Scary Saturdays, Minty used to send us a lot of submissions. And this first one, Unexpected Gifts, Short Horror Films by Creepy Rita. I will leave their link down below. I'll leave all the links that I react to down below in the description. And also thank you to everyone who sent me a video to react to today. Such great festive vibes. She's like setting up dinner, Christmas dinner, cooking up something, making some salad. What's the main dish though? What you cooking up? Please don't tell me all you're eating tonight is just, whoa! Is that sponge cake? Okay, she got a whole 5-course meal going. For Peter. Whoa, so many gifts. What was your favorite gift from this year's Christmas? If you guys did celebrate Christmas, let me know. Oh, and hot cocoa. I forgot hot cocoa was like a huge part of Christmas. Is that salmon as well on the table? I think that's salmon. Home Alone! Guys, don't be angry at me, but I recently watched Home Alone for the first time in my life the other day on Christmas. Wait. Is no one coming? It's like inviting people to your birthday party and no one shows up. That's like the worst feeling ever. I mean, that's never happened to me because, you know, I never got to invite any of my friends growing up. But hey, I had my family with me, you know? Dang. She probably feels like real lonely and betrayed. I still don't know what happened to my wrist, guys. Oh. She's just enjoying her salad.
The customer you're trying to reach is not available. Please call back.
She's getting angrier and angrier. She had all the gifts and everything ready too. I'm so sorry. Oh. Dude, yo, that door knocking sound sounded so realistic. Had me shook. Oh? She's like, finally. Dang. Oh, is that the Grinch?
Hello.
What the? Why do you look so happy when you see something like that? Like just because they have a Santa hat on.
Funny.
Oh, it is definitely not funny. Trust.
What the fuck?
She just went back to doing what she was doing before. Oh. Oh. She said, screw everyone. She said, how dare you disrespect my preparations for Christmas. Oh no. She has a hatred for Christmas now, doesn't she? Oh my gosh. I mean, I'd be angry too, not gonna lie. You invite all your friends to have like a Christmas celebration. No one shows up. It'll be all right. You'll have more Christmases in the future. Dang! Not even Christmas lights? And now she can't sleep. The morning after, she's reminded of what happened. Wait. Did someone eat half the cake? Or was it her that ate the cake? Whoa, that ornament. That's not weird at all. Is that real blood? No, it's still wet. It's fresh. That can't be good at all. She's taking a little too long to think about that. Did you wash your hands? You touched blood and you just moved straight to marshmallows? Wait, I didn't know Haribo sold marshmallows. I got some Haribo gummy bears, but not marshmallows. What? What the? She just randomly wakes up on the ground? Wait, the gifts are still there. That ornament's still there. What happened? They said, don't you dare disrespect Christmas like that. Oh! Hold on. A little bit of foreshadowing going on, guys. You see the blood coming out of each gift? That might be the body parts out of people that didn't show up. Oh my goodness. Because who else's blood would it be? I don't even want to see what's inside. Please blur it. I don't want to know what's inside. She's shaking. Oh my, their bones. Oh, she's cooked. Oh no. Ya donezo. Ya donezo. I love how the knife is just perfectly placed on top of everything else. Like, yep, that's the one option. Careful gripping that knife there. That thing looks sharp. Where are they at? Imagine he's right behind her. Oh my. The way they just walked behind him is so funny. They didn't even make it creepy. Like they just like strolled right past her. Wait, the lights are on. Oh, what? For you? I mean, why would they come after her though? She was so like, you know, she was so festive. Why would you put your knife down? That is the last thing you should do, especially when you know someone is in your house. Oh, look behind you. You better grip that knife right now. Rita, open the door. Someone strange is... Wait, what did they say? Someone strange is chasing us. You better... No, that might have been a bait text. If she doesn't grab that knife right now... Dude, what are you doing? Oh my... Yo, that's the Momo Santa. That's Momo Claus.
Christmas.
Rip. Okay, that one was pretty good, but we also have another submission by Star. They said this is a horror animated story, but it's funny because it's all related to Pringles. Pringles? What the? Pringles horror story during Christmas? I mean, I like Pringles and everything, but Pringles horror story. Okay, so we apparently have Pringle horror stories by IMR Scary Tales. So let's check this out.
I was just looking for a quick snack run that night. The exams were killing me, and I needed a short break, so I went to the nearby convenience store. The fluorescent lights
Is it just
flickered
me,
slightly
or
as I walked down the aisles.
like,
my cart rattled
do you guys
with
usually go to the
Instant
gas
noodles,
station to
a
get
few energy
snacks?
drinks, and
I don't
a
think
chips
I've ever
aisle,
been to a gas
scanning for
station
my
unless
favorite,
like
Pringles. That's
I'm on a
when I
road
saw the
trip to
crazy
grab
girl.
some quick snacks.
She stood there, disheveled and jittery.
The gas
her
station
hair
is usually
tangled
never
mess,
my first
wearing a skimpy, worn-out one piece. Her eyes were wide,
She looks like a pickle.
almost manic.
Guys, I'm not gonna lie. She looks like a humanoid pickle.
Skimpy, worn-out one piece. Her
Am I
eyes
wrong?
were wide,
Am I wrong?
almost manic, darting around from left to right. She was muttering to herself, a strange, repetitive chant.
Gotta get some Pringles. Gotta get some Pringles. Gotta get some
That's
Pringles.
gotta be the
She
strangest
said it over
chant.
and over. Her
Gotta
voice
get some
rising and falling
Pringles.
in pitch, sometimes
Some
whispering,
pickle
sometimes
flavored
nearly
Pringles.
shouting. I tried to ignore her,
Pringles.
but it was hard not to feel
Pickle
uneasy.
flavored
Her
Pringles.
presence was unsettling, a sense of crazy shooting from her. I cautiously reached for a can of Pringles.
Why
thinking
would
maybe
you
it
even
would
go
calm
for
her
Pringles
down
at that
if she
point?
saw that
When
I
you
wasn't
heard her
interested
chanting
in
about it.
taking all of them. As soon as my fingers wrapped around the can, her
Dude,
eyes
just get
locked
Lay's
onto
potato
mine.
chips or
For a
something at that
moment,
point.
Time seemed to freeze.
You just
Her
did this to
chant
yourself.
stopped abruptly,
You're done.
And silence filled the aisle. Seconds passed, and then dread
Dude, you're
set
asking
in when
for
I
it.
realized that she wasn't even blinking.
Oh my
Then
gosh.
she lunged at me.
Oh my
her
gosh.
hands clawing at my face.
Yo! If her pickle looking skin touches me, I don't know what I'm doing.
Stumbled back. The Pringles can flew from my hands. She screeched, a sound that was more animal than human, and then dug her nails across my cheek, drawing blood.
What
I
the?
don't know what had happened.
That is
but I
wild.
was just paralyzed by her sudden outburst.
Oh my gosh.
I grabbed a nearby shelf, trying to steady
Dude,
myself.
whack her or
but she was
something.
relentless. What the hell? Get off me! I tried to push her away.
Oh my
but
gosh.
she was stronger
You got
than she
blood.
looked.
You got
She
blood
grabbed a bag of
squirting
chips
out of
and
your
swung it
cheeks.
at my head. The bag burst open, chips flying
Imagine getting
everywhere,
whacked
but
by
she
a
didn't
bag of
stop
potato
and
chips,
started
dude.
throwing more. She grabbed
my
another
goodness.
and another, pummeling me with each one.
That's wild.
I was still confused
That's
as what
actually
to do.
wild.
The aisle was deserted as well, so there was no one around. In a desperate attempt to defend myself, I grabbed a jar of salsa from the shelf and smashed it against her hands. She screamed in pain, but she didn't back down.
Dude,
She picked up
what
a metal
kind of
shelf
horror
bracket
story?
that had fallen loose and swung it at me. I felt a
Dude, what? Where did she even grab that from? She just pulled that out of thin air and whacked him in the face with it. They're having item wars or something.
She picked up a metal shelf bracket that had fallen loose and swung it at me. I felt a sharp pain in my arm as it
Dude.
connected, and I knew I was bleeding. Help!
If you don't start running,
I
man.
backed up against the shelves, looking for anything I could use to defend
I know that I
myself.
shouldn't be laughing,
My
but
hand
what
found
is
a can of
happening?
soup, and I hurled it at her.
Dude.
It hit her square in the chest.
Oh my
knocking
God,
her
they're
back
just
enough
grabbing
for me to
random-
make a run for it. I stumbled down the aisle.
Bro,
my
of
vision
course you
blurry,
did.
Blood dripping from my arm and face. I could hear her behind me, her footsteps erratic. Her
No one
voice
else is
a
there?
high-pitched wail.
Gotta get some Pringles.
I
Get your
turned the
Pringles
corner,
then,
nearly
ma'am.
Slipping on the tiled floor.
Don't-
Ahead of me, I saw the store security guard rushing towards us.
Dude,
His
what took so
face
long?
A mix of confusion and
He's like,
determination.
what the-
He
what am I
tackled
seeing
her
right now?
just as she was about to reach me, bringing her down to
Oh,
the
no.
floor. She fought him, screaming and thrashing.
The
but he
weakest
managed to pin her
security
down.
hired ever.
It's okay, I got her.
Are you sure about
Two
that?
store boys also
Are
came
you sure
running
about
in
that? You need
and
two other
helped in
people to
pinning
help
the
you.
woman down. She screamed at the top of her lungs, shaking her body and tossing all over the floor. I collapsed against
She
the
must be
shelf,
a lot
my
stronger
breath
than,
coming in
you know,
ragged
she looks.
gasps.
I mean, that's what he
My
said.
entire body ached, and I could feel the warm trickle of blood down my face and arm. Other shoppers had gathered,
See, look!
their eyes wide
I
with
thought, you know,
shock.
maybe it would have been
The
like
police
midnight or
arrived
something. There's so
quickly,
many
and
people.
Paramedics soon followed. They took her away in cuffs while she still screamed
Crazy.
the same thing.
Crazy.
Gotta get some Pringles.
That's
As
the
they
only thing
patched
she
me
said?
up, I could hear the
That's the only
murmurs
thing she
around
said?
me, people speculating about who she was and why she'd attacked me. I don't understand.
She's the Pringle
She
monster.
just snapped.
Yeah,
The
because you
next
grabbed her
morning,
Pringles.
it was all over the news. They described her as a local drug addict with a history of mental illness. She was apparently under the influence and hadn't eaten in 3 days. In her high, she had entered the store and got lost between the aisles, just remembering to eat Pringles.
Gotta
Gotta tell you
get
the
some
truth.
Pringles.
What?
So our third video is called Mean One, also known as The Grinch by ACM Official. We know this is gonna be good. It's by ACM Official, so. Who the heck is in your attic, ma'am? Ah, what festive vibes. Did she turn it off? Oh, she brought the milk and the cookies for Santa? What? Not just the fire. Her tree, her lights, maybe her gifts too. She just got robbed. Another family's about to be affected. Break-in reported 3 houses away. Break-in reported 2 homes away. Break-in reported 1 home away. And they're next. You better check your phone soon, ma'am. Oh my gosh. You guys deserve what's coming to you now at that point. Suspicious activity reported at your location. Not the daughter. Yo. You guys see the little Easter egg? It says ACM official on the pillow. That's fire. Oh no, it's the Grinch. It's the Grinch. Little girl?
Santa?
It wasn't Santa that took your cookies. He's taking all your gifts instead of giving.
Santa?
No,
is
this little girl's about to get kidnapped by Grinch. Yo.
Santa, come out. It's me, Sally Sue.
No, it isn't. That's not what remote control. Don't fall for it. Don't you? Of course.
Come back.
Well, there goes your trees. There goes your gifts. There goes your lights. One by one. He's taking his sweet time for someone who's
Thanks
robbed.
for the car, Santa.
He really thought the girl would be gone for that long. That is not Santa at all. Oh.
You're welcome,
You're not Santa.
Sally Sue.
I know it. Poor girl. And our last video is one animation from 3 true Christmas horror stories animated by MJV Animations.
On Christmas Day 2018, my girlfriend and I took a trip to her parents' house. This was my first time meeting her family and I was excited to meet them.
Dude, they got a big house. Like
Christmas
a 2-door
is by far
entrance.
my favorite holiday and I love the Christmas spirit. After spending 3 or 4 hours there though, I was definitely getting anxious to leave.
Wait, why?
My
You
social
don't like
battery
their
had been
family?
about completely drained.
Oh, I totally get it.
Sometimes it takes a lot out of me being around new people, especially
I
if
agree.
it's for a long period
I
of
agree.
time.
I'm a very introverted person.
I don't know
so
why
like,
I'm like that, but I've been
I
this
don't
way
like
ever
talking
since I
to
was just a small child.
people for too long. I try my best.
It's not that I don't like people or enjoy their company. I'm just
Exactly.
a person that likes to keep to themselves.
Yeah.
Or maybe I should say I have a very select few amount of people that I love and interact with.
That's why I
daily.
love like staying at
I
home
just
and
wasn't
just
used to
doing my
being
own
around so
thing,
many
you know?
new people.
I'm
and
sure you
getting all
guys
this
noticed by
attention.
now.
Right before we were about to leave, we quickly realized that over the 4 or 5 hours we spent there, we got lots of snow. I knew it was snowing, but I didn't think we were going to be hit with as much snow as we got hit with.
Dude, I
There
would
was
never
easily
drive
an
in snow.
additional
I'm
3 to 5
sorry.
inches of
It's
snow
dangerous,
that was piled
dude.
on top of the roads that were
You
already in
start
bad enough
slipping.
condition.
I've seen so many
beforehand.
videos where like people crash.
My
They start
girlfriend and I lived
sliding.
just over an hour away from her parents' house. So with the roads being as dangerous as they were, we got settled in. And we pretty much had no other choice than to crash there for the night. The snow had no plans on slowing down anytime soon, and there was no way we were going to drive under those horrible conditions. My girlfriend seemed quite happy about staying the night, but me, on the other hand, I wasn't so psyched about it. I wasn't going to complain though.
I mean, that's your
I was
girl's
just happy I
family,
was
you
under
know?
a safe and warm roof with my
Yeah.
girlfriend.
Exactly.
Plus, I got to spend some more time with her family, and I really got to know her dad some more. We bonded
like
over
a chill
similar
guy.
interests that we both had, like
Dang, they're
hunting
both
and
into
basketball,
guns,
which I thought was pretty
basketball.
cool. Her parents were very nice and welcoming to me, and they prepared a great meal for myself and everyone else,
Ooh,
which
some
I was
good
thankful
food?
for. Maybe it wouldn't be so bad after all. I couldn't have been more wrong.
Dude,
to
and
choose
their
that,
house
though.
is huge. Like, you got
It
a
was
free
getting
place
late,
to stay
and
for the
everybody was
night.
venturing off to bed. My girlfriend Grace got us some blankets, and we went to the spare bedroom that we were staying in for the night. We turned on a random horror movie, and she fell asleep less than
Jeff the
halfway
Killer,
through
that
the
just gave
movie.
me some flashbacks.
I, on the other hand, wasn't tired at all. All of a sudden, I heard this weird noise that sounded like it came from outside. It almost sounded like smaller-sized tree branches were dragging across the bedroom window. I really didn't think a whole lot about it at first, but it definitely caught me off guard and raised my suspicion.
What's going
I
on?
almost got up out of bed
Santa?
to try and take a look outside,
Santa's
but
here.
Grace was lying in my arms, and I didn't want to wake her up for nothing. I think I just assumed that I was overthinking. A bit of time passed by, and I was finally getting sleepy, but I really had to use the bathroom. I got up out of bed slowly and quietly as possible to ensure I didn't wake Grace up, and I did my
I
business
like
in
how
the
there's like
bathroom,
Christmas
and I
jingles in
lied
the
back down in
background,
bed
but it's
after.
like scary.
As I was drifting asleep, I heard this disturbing like scream come from outside.
Huh?
It was loud enough to wake me up and startle me, but not enough to wake Grace up. I got up and I looked out the window, and I kid you not, I could see a person
What?
that was standing in the
What
middle
the-
of the backyard looking at me.
Who is that?
I wasn't so sure they could see me, but I didn't weigh
Jeff
it out
the
as
killer?
an option. I didn't really care anyways if they could see me or not.
Why does he
to
look
tell
so
the truth.
creepy right here?
My gut told me something was terribly wrong.
Was he
though.
wait, was he hiding underneath the window or something? I don't know what he's doing here.
My gut told me something was terribly wrong though. You know when you get that gut feeling of dread? It's an unexplainable feeling, but that's how I felt. I tried to wake my girlfriend up, but she's a heavy sleeper, so after a few attempts,
How heavy
I
of a
gave up.
sleeper could you be?
Stupidly enough, I ran outside by myself
What?
to go and see what the hell was happening.
Why would you run? What?
And the person I saw
Dude, why would you run outside? That's got to be like the dumbest thing you could do when you see a stranger outside, especially after hearing like
only
a
a few
scream.
minutes ago was gone. They were completely out of sight.
Oh, dude, you're done. You just put your
I then spotted
entire
the
girl's
footsteps in
family
the
at
snow that
risk.
looked like it led all the way to the shed in the backyard. I followed them cautiously, but quickly at the same time.
Dude?
Then I heard the scratching
Why would
sound
you
as
do
I was
that?
approaching the shed. It almost sounded like the way a knife sounds when scraped against metal. But even so,
What
I
the
continued
heck is
moving
going
forward.
on?
As I got up closer to the front door of the shed, I noticed that it was cracked open.
Dude, that is crazy.
I opened it some more and peeked my head through ever so slowly, with my heart
My
practically
heart would
beating
be
out of my
going
chest now.
crazy. Yeah.
And that's when I saw the most disturbing thing I will ever see in my entire life.
What is he doing?
That same man from earlier was standing right there, no more than 10 feet away from me. He
the
had a
heck is he
sledgehammer
doing?
in his hand and was approaching me now. I stood there in shock for probably a few seconds, but
Bro.
I screamed for help as loud as I could.
Oh my
immediately.
gosh, dude.
I started to run back to the house.
He's gonna
thinking he was
slip and
chasing
fall,
me.
isn't he? Oh my
When
gosh.
I turned
dude.
around though, right before I got to the front door, he was out of sight.
What?
Almost like he vanished out of thin air.
Was he
I
a
didn't
ghost or
question it
something?
much. I was just ready to get the hell inside to safety. I ran upstairs
Dude.
in a panic to Grace, and I told her what happened. She started freaking out when I told her, even more than I was.
Hello?
And we woke her family up and told them as well about what happened. Thankfully, they have cameras up surrounding the perimeter of the
Did
house.
they know about
so
this?
Grace's dad played back the footage so they
they
could
see
see
it?
what we were talking about. Unfortunately, I didn't pick up the man's facial features at all.
Oh, but they
and
saw him,
There wasn't any
right?
help in identifying the man. I barely got a good look at him either. All I can
Dude.
really say is that he was average height, that he had medium-length black curly
What was he
hair.
doing,
It was
though?
creepy as f-
Yo.
For some reason, her parents didn't want me to call the police, though, and I
Hmm?
think they tried to convince me that it was some sort of prank and that we shouldn't be worried about
do you
it.
mean?
I don't know how the hell
Did
they
they
could
know
believe
something
that,
about
but
this?
I thought that was pretty weird. Something about that didn't seem right to me.
Dude, they were covering up
You
for
would
that
think
guy.
that if someone was on your property with a weapon and they chased your daughter's boyfriend in the middle of the
Yeah.
night,
They might have
that
hired him
something
or
would
something.
probably kick in inside of you. That was definitely way more than just a silly prank. The guy was going to kill me for Christ's sakes.
Jesus.
I skipped out on going to Grace's parents' house every Christmas since.
Yeah,
And
I
I've been
would
running out
too,
of
honestly.
excuses, but I really don't care to go back.
Dude, her family does not like him or something. All right, guys, I really hope you enjoyed this episode of Scary Saturdays. But before we end this video, I'm gonna go ahead and teleport back to my setup. Hopefully my wrist is back to normal again. Okay, whoa, guys, that was a really fun episode of Scary Saturdays. Yeah, go ahead and follow me on Twitter and Instagram when I ask you guys for submissions. If you guys want to be in the next, episode of Scary Saturday, please send me some really good short horror films and scary animations that I could react to for Scary Saturdays. But thank you again for, supporting me and watching these episodes. I really appreciate it. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next episode, Scary Saturdays. Peace out, guys.